Now we check to see if it's actually going. Yes.
Yes,
It is streaming. Sweet. I'm just gonna give it a little bit for people to show up.
Yep. That is fine.
So they can just, for now, enjoy the sound of my controller.
That is fair, I suppose.
Feel free to put another thing in the Discord. I mean, I can type something on the Discord.
Oh, I'm doing it, don't worry.
Alrighty. I have my phone on Do Not Disturb, so
Don't disturb.
I say that a lot. Instead of do
Dunkin'-
not, I find myself just
Dunkin'
saying...
Donuts disturb.
No, instead of saying do not, I find myself just saying donut. I'm just chilling on the title screen. Or... Whew.
Sending it out. That chat should start updating in a moment.
Alright.
Start dropping this.
Boop-a-doo. Actually, you know what? I can literally just like leave this on the screen for a bit and just let the FMV play while I wait for people.
Okay, well, I'm tweeting it now.
Alright.
I'm actually going to check.
Oh boy. Do all the plugs. Thank you. So this over here is gonna update as it goes, right?
Should. I can test right now, putting something in it. Actually, I'm gonna need you to do that. Because, oh wait, no, never mind. I could view it from the WiiHii account.
Yeah.
So I don't need. I was gonna say you might need to admin me, but no, because I'm going to be viewing it as an admin in the first place. There's 2 people watching already.
Oh, there are?
That's what it says.
Nice. Oh, is this number right here, is that just the character limit?
Yeah.
Okay. This doesn't tell me if people are watching.
Okay. Hold on. Okay. Yeah. Chat test. There you go.
Oh boy.
Okay. All right, and you're good.
Sweet.
All right. Have fun.
Thank you.
Have fun.
I will.
Cereal.
I wish I could see how many people were watching though.
You actually might be able to if you check there should be like the buttons on the chat there.
Buttons on the chat,
Like
right?
the top right. It should be able to say who's watching.
Where? Do.
If not,
Participants? That doesn't help.
I don't know. Sorry about that. Go for it. I can fill in. If you ever ask and I hear it, I can say something in chat. Alright.
Okay.
See ya.
See ya. Okay. So, for the few people that are here right now, welcome to one of the greatest games ever made. In all seriousness, though, this is probably my favorite game of all time. It has a very special place in my heart. There's Kingdom Hearts 2 Final Mix. This is not on the HD collection, though. Right now, I'm currently playing this with the nice little English patch. I forget the name of the person who made it. It was displayed at the start of the FMV, so I can easily just go back there and put that somewhere. But amazing work by these people. I appreciate them putting in all the effort. And in addition to that, we're also playing this game in widescreen, which is cool. But so the game is gonna look really nice, but the funny thing is that sometimes because it's in widescreen, you will see things that you originally couldn't before. So when we get into cutscenes, we're gonna see, say if there's something where someone's supposed to come in from the side, and you weren't supposed to see them originally. Oh, there's a little bit of slowdown. They'll just kind of poof into existence in the corner of the screen, and it's really funny. But I love it. This game has a lot of charm. It's got some of my favorite bosses, some of my favorite music, done by Yoko Shimomura, who also did the soundtrack for the Mario and Luigi RPGs, which is great. And so that little segment right there is probably one of my favorite parts of the game, and it's actually what we're going to be showing you. Well, the part I'm going to be playing through for you all tonight, as well as a little extra stuff. It's easily my favorite part of the game, and I hope you will all enjoy coming along for the ride with me. So, this is nearing the end of this opening, but I think we're going to just start it up right here with this very, very beautiful title screen. Fun fact, I actually found the sheet music for this on piano, so I spent a good, it was like 3 years ago, I spent a good, like, week trying to learn it, so now I know it by heart. It's a pretty simple song, though, but it's very effective. I love it. So, we're gonna go right into it now. And to keep the stream interesting, as you can see, we're playing, right up here, we're playing on critical mode, which is the hardest difficulty in the game. And another thing that it will do is it cuts the maximum amount of HP you can get by like half, which makes the game a bit more difficult, but it promotes you to think more on your feet in battle, and it makes it a lot more fun. So this is our world map right here. I'm in a gummy ship. We can go to any world we want right here. So for all you Disney fans, we go around, we got the Land of Dragons, which is just China. We got Mulan, we got Beast Castle, we got Olympus Coliseum, which is really fun. And I'm very excited to see how that goes in the next game, because I've seen some beautiful, beautiful footage from Kingdom Hearts 3, and it looks fantastic. I'm very excited. We got Port Royal, for all you Pirates of the Caribbean fans, Halloween Town, Agrabah, all the classics, Disney Castle, the Pits of Hell, and Twilight Town. Boy, we're not going to any of those. So as you can see, something seems to be going on right here in this land of Hollow Bastion. And so today we're going to be checking that out. So let's dive right in. And then you can see kind of the poofing into existence, like I said.
Do you think?
Looks like there's more Heartless now.
Oh boy.
Let's go check in with everyone.
I think they're at Merlin's.
So one thing you're going to notice is some of the dialogue is fairly cheesy, but I love it. It's got that bit of charm to it. So this is right here is like the main Final Fantasy-esque world that they have. I'm gonna go over here. Got our shop run by good old Huey. At least I think it's Huey. I always get them mixed up. I always get mixed up which one is which. And it makes me angry, because I am a Disney nut. And you can just buy random accessories. Bad or good. We got this random dude who sells armor and stuff. And that's good. But that is not what we are here for. No siree. We got a nice Moogle. And our good boy, Scrooge McDuck. So close to recreating that flavor. I know what this is. Leon and his friends are in the borough. Merlin's house. Aw, yeah. So there's not much there. Ooh. I'm just gonna grab this super quick. If I can. Just get up here. I can do it, I swear. Okay, better plan.
Let's go.
I'm gonna do this. I sacrifice Goofy to become stronger and jump higher. Perfect. So, just to explain something. So in this game, you have these things called drive forms, and what you can do, each one gives you different abilities, augment certain things. So right now, this is known as Valor form, and for that, you sacrifice Goofy and to obtain his strength, and so it makes you faster on the ground, gives you much better combos on the ground as well as in the air. You get 2 Keyblades, and dual wielding is always cool. So we're gonna go this way, and oh boy, it's him. It's everyone's favorite DLC character.
Oh, Cloud.
What you doing?
I'll get him. This time, we settle it. Me and the one who embodies all the darkness in me.
I thought you looked kinda different, Cloud.
If I do, it's his fault.
Whose?
Sephiroth. Tell me if you see him.
Okay, what's he look like?
Silver hair. Carries a long sword.
Sure. Well, be seeing you, Cloud.
Be careful. He messes with your head. Makes you think darkness is the only way.
Is something wrong?
Oh boy.
It's nothing. I don't want you involved.
You mean you don't want me there when you go away again?
I just... Listen. Even if I go far away, I'll come back.
Do you mean it?
Yeah.
Didn't
See?
sound too convincing.
You don't look so sure. Well, okay, I understand. Go, get things settled.
Huh?
No matter how far away you are, once you find your light, I'm sure it will lead you back here again. Right?
I suppose.
So I'll stay here. And I'll cheer for you. Okay, Cloud?
Okay.
So I'm gonna be
Wonder
honest.
if he'll be okay.
He'll be fine.
You can make any argument
I'm
you
sure
want
there's
for
some
like
light in him
the voice
somewhere.
acting in this game, and there are some great people.
You're right.
But Aerith's voice right there is just, ugh, it's not great. Like, Mana Suvari is not a voice actress, unfortunately. Like the voice, her voice kind of fits, but it's just the delivery is really bad. Oh boy, combat. Then we can explore a little. I'm gonna get out of Valor form super quick, because I want Goofy to do things. So, right off the bat, I love the combat in this game. It gives you a lot of freedom, and there's so much stuff you can do with it. Like, if we just go into our abilities, you have all this stuff, and you can see there's a lot of stuff I don't have equipped, and there's reasons for that. But like, you can approach fights in this game just any way you want. There's no real wrong way to fight something. Except for like maybe two, but like these. You never want these. These are bad abilities. There's no reason for you to ever want to have any of these auto abilities on. Because this fight, these games, okay, so in the boss fights they have these things called reaction commands, which is basically like, kind of like a quick time thing, where it'll prompt you to press triangle for something. And these auto abilities right here, sometimes they'll take precedence over that reaction command, and it can actually kind of screw you over sometimes. Okay. Goofy's having fun right there. So we are supposed to go to Merlin's house. I can't grab that puzzle piece yet. First, I gotta kill these. Is that all of them? Okay. Over to Merlin's house we go. I have to deal with more of these. And in we go. We're gonna see a bunch of all your favorite Final Fantasy characters. Like Best Girl Yuffie. And Sid. Who's in like everything. But that's cool. Just in time, got some good news. So over to Leon's. What kind of news? We found the computer Ansem was using. Oh boy. So for context to the people who know literally nothing about Kingdom Hearts. So Ansem was the name of the main antagonist of the first Kingdom Hearts game. And like I said, that's where Riku and Kairi are. So Riku and Kairi are two good friends of our main protag boy right here, Sora. He was separated from them, and he's been looking for them like this whole time. So Ansem did some stuff, plunged all the worlds into darkness, and you fought him, you killed him. But he did a lot of research on the main enemies in this game called the Heartless. And that information is very important. You kind of need it. Because it tells you all you need to know about these things you were dealing with. I'm trying to remember where Leon was. Oh yeah! It was this way. We're going farther into the city. This is the borough. And we gotta go back up there. You're probably gonna see the frame rate fluctuate a bit. It's just OBS stuff. I'm gonna try not to talk too much during cutscenes.
Excuse me, are you with the Restoration Committee?
Unless, like, I really need to. Gotta appreciate the story. Like these three girls!
What's Leon's gang up to?
They've got stuff to do over by the castle postern.
Scoop!
Huh?
That's Tara Strong.
Our leader, of course.
Yeah, you know.
That's not suspicious at all.
Don't mind her. I assure you, we come in peace.
You're kidding.
Problem? Okay, fine. You do the talking.
And there she
So
goes.
sorry about this.
Yeah, I'm with Sora on this one. Well, yeah, for those who don't know, that was Yuna, Riku, and Pain from Final Fantasy X-2. And I personally like that cameo. They don't really do too much in this game, though. Though it's funny though, because in the original Final Fantasy X, they weren't like those fairies. They were they're like normal people size. So it's an interesting choice. I read that it was because like Nomura wanted to put more Final Fantasy characters in the game in like a unique way that was different than what they were before. So he's like, hey, let's take these three and make them fairies. Which is fine, I guess. It's different. Lower the game audio on screen just a tad. Okay. Will do. Just gonna pause this very briefly. Got it. Hello, Mario Master Game. Welcome back. I think you were in another stream. I'm just gonna lower this game audio a bit. Let's go to right there. I don't know. How does that sound? Is that good? Is that better? Alright, cool. Now we're going back into it. So, yeah. It's a cool little cameo. I like it. Just welcome back, Mario Master. And now we're going into this mystery area. Restoration Center. There's just a skateboard here for some reason. Yo, y'all want to see something cool? Let's go. I'm gonna fight Heartless on this skateboard. Okay, never mind. It was fun while it lasted. It's really fun. Is the fastest way to travel, and the best way. Okay, so, real talk, Goofy is probably one of the best teammates to have in this game. Like, everyone makes memes about Donald being useless. But he has his stuff, he's good, he'll heal you when he needs to, when he has magic, which he just got back right then. But Goofy is the real MVP. I love Goofy in this game. He has ridiculous combos that he does, and he has one of my favorite moves. That's not Leon. The king? Okay, so being as we have Donald and Goofy here, I want y'all to take a wild guess as to who the king is. Those of you who haven't played this game. Because I love, because I love it. It's probably one of the best decisions they ever made. Right through there. Got a nice big treasure chest for me to open. You guessed correctly, Mario Master. It is in fact King Mickey. And it's fantastic. I'm just gonna save really quick. And the best part about King Mickey being there is that against certain bosses, if you just die, if you get super wrecked, then there's a chance that instead of it just going to a game over, then you'll get a different menu where like the screen is white and one of the boxes will say your options are I won't give up and it's all over. If you say I won't give up, then Mickey just comes in, you get to play as him for a bit and you try to revive yourself. It's really cool. You know nothing about this game. Well, it was a very good guess, even though it is kind of obvious. It's really, it's great. We'll run into him again. Y'all see that? Y'all see who's on that ceiling right there? This is my boy Stitch. Stitch is pretty helpful. And there's more Heartless. Also, the music in this game is probably one of my favorite soundtracks of all time. Just enjoy it. This battle music, especially with this piano, it's so good. Yokoshi Momura does some fantastic stuff. Okay, what else am I looking for in here? Another treasure chest. As I continue to use the Zelda strategy of dodge roll everywhere. So, if you're wondering what these random these little like pillars of light that keep popping up are, this world, this city just kind of has a defense mechanism for the Heartless, and it's literally just these like little like C4 things. They don't hurt you though. They can be both helpful and detrimental, because sometimes they just ruin my combos. But then I can do stuff like that. There's one of those reaction commands I was talking about. I've yet to find one that was useless. Almost all of them have some use. Am I going the right way? Yes. This door looks important. General rule of thumb is if you walk to a door and you see question mark, question mark, question mark, it's probably the right way. Technically Splatoon 2 as well. Yeah, you do that in Splatoon 2, I guess. Is Ansem. So there was the guy from the first, big villain from the first game.
Hello?
You just call out into the void. Oh man, it's Tifa.
I'm looking for somebody. Have any of you seen a guy with spiky hair?
It is me.
Spikier.
I would debate that Sora's hair is a tad spikier than Cloud's. Yeah, I'm sure Cloud's in the wall. Like, Cloud's hair goes more up, Sora's is just more bedhead. But his, like, there's more volume in Sora's. Now, come on, Tifa, you don't have to do that.
Sorry to bother you.
You ever have those days where someone shows up at your house looking for someone, and they just kick your wall?
So you made it.
It's Leon! Okay, so I played Kingdom Hearts before I played any Final Fantasy game, so I always know this man as Leon. He will always be Leon to me, but in his game where he's from, Final Fantasy VIII, his name is Squall. And in the context of Kingdom Hearts, his world had fell to the Heartless, and because he felt so guilty about it, he changed his name to Leon and refuses to go by Squall. It's super anime, and it's great. We're gonna see the king soon enough. Ah, see? Tifa just kicked the wrong spot. And in we go. But first, the great cutscene. Wait, I already grabbed this. Never mind. Okay, we can go over here. He got a head start. Computer rooms through here. Computers are delicate. Hey, I am an expert at computers, good sir. I know what I'm doing.
This is it. Where's Kairi? Where's Riku?
So as you know, the very first thing you're supposed to do is just bash the keyboard.
You want to break it?
Oh, there he is again.
Oh, sorry. Guess I got a little carried away.
You know, the fact that this computer isn't broken amazes me. Donald is a smart boy.
Attention current user. This is a warning. Further misuse of this terminal will result in immediate defensive action.
Who's there?
I am the Master Control Program. I oversee this system.
Where are you?
It's in the computer. Donald, don't you do it.
Donald!
I'm sorry.
Donald always ruins it.
You are now under arrest.
Arrest?
You know, I'm thinking we probably shouldn't stand in between these lines.
Run!
Or not. Topology. This cutscene always makes me laugh just because of how stupid that looks. And suddenly, here's a really, really obscure and underrated Disney thing. We're now in the world of space paranoids, which is based on the movie Tron, which was a box office bomb, unfortunately, because it was actually a really cool movie. Had a sequel that was also pretty okay. But I love the aesthetic of this world. It's like with this cool outfit, everything's all neon. This is a funny visual. Where Sora is just like, why aren't you beating them up?
Who are you?
I am Commander Sark.
A heartless commander?
Observe.
Okay, you're the boss. I get it.
Sassy eyebrow raise. This is also some very nice music. Suddenly we're in jail. Computer jail.
Man, what kind of world is this anyway?
You're inside a mainframe computer system.
It's him.
A what system?
A computer system for processing data. This system is a copy of one created by a corporation called Encom. The original program was destroyed. But this copy was acquired by another user. The new user updated and customized the programs, renaming the system Hollow Bastion OS. He used the system for town maintenance and to advance his private research. My name is Tron. I'm a security program. Now I'm under arrest. Same as you.
Did you guys get any of that?
Gorge, you know, maybe we should just introduce ourselves.
I'm Sora.
Nice to meet you, Tron. Well, I'm Goofy.
With that configuration, you must be users.
Users?
You'd better get out of here quickly. Who knows what the MCP will do to you?
MCP?
The Master Control Program. It controls the whole system. If you idle here, you will be derezzed.
So, how do we get out of here?
You all can probably figure out what derezzed means. It's not good.
Could have gotten you back to the user world. But the MCP cut the power 50 microcycles ago. If we could bring the energy core in the canyon,
I'm not an
online, we
expert,
could power it back up.
but I'm going to assume 50 microcycles is a long time in this system.
Unlock the energy fields.
I love how Sora's intuition is just like, as soon as he says we have to unlock this thing, he immediately summons Keyblade. Is great. I just have a habit of saving at every single point we come across. We got a nice Moogle shop right here, so we can just see if we can buy anything. Let's see, 2,400 money. I love how the currency in this game is just called money. Just money. So when you have, so this costs 100 money but I have 2,400 monies. Spelled the two N's in I-E-S. And that's just adorable. Do I need anything from here? I don't think so. Should put something on Goofy. Nah, I think we're good. Can I synthesize something? That AP boost? Oh, that's good. And another one. So, item synthesis is a pretty good feature, pretty important feature in this game. And this is where you're going to get a lot of good items and very good weapons. So, this right here, the Centurion, I need... I don't know where I'd get that. But if I get all these, this is a new, like, staff for Donald. And it's a pretty good one. I, unfortunately, do not have the stuff for it. So we can't do that yet. But I have to go over here. Power's off. Let's see. There we go. And we open the door. And there are 2 treasure chests.
Master Control, why not just de-res Tron? I still haven't located the password.
Welcome to the stream, Penguini.
What about a logic probe?
Heck yeah, we're playing some Kingdom Hearts.
Out of the question. The current environment hampers the processing power.
You know,
Such an analysis.
as someone who's trying to get into the game industry, I can appreciate the nice topology and edge flow on this man's face, on this computer program's face. Now, I don't remember too much of the Tron movie, admittedly, but I remember these voices are pretty accurate. And now we get Tron in the party. Kingdom Hearts, the Disney anime. Yeah, more or less. Yeah, but I love it. Okay, say Donald or Goofy. You know, I did say that Goofy was like the best. I do need to level up another thing. But you know what? We're gonna take Goofy with us. We're gonna take Goofy. Actually, no. We're gonna take Donald for now. Did I get a new thing with Sora? Well, yeah, I did. Drive boost. Greater restoration of the drive gears ring. That's pretty good. But I don't have enough AP for that. So I can't equip it. Tron does not have that much. So let us travel into the computer. Got a map. And we got Mythril Crystal. That's a synthesis item. Alright. Whoa! That was some nice emulator slowdown right there. So I think I'm supposed to go in that room. But I want these treasure chests. I mean, there's one over there, but we're going to access this computer instead. Because I can easily just grab it on the next trip around.
This is the energy core.
Find the real parts. So I was actually in the, let's see. I need this one. I was actually kind of in the background during the Persona 4 stream. Shoot, which one was it? This one. Nailed it. Yeah, I was there with Triss for the Persona 4 Golden stream. We had a lot of fun. This is my first solo stream. And so I figured, what better way to spend it than with my favorite game of all time. With my favorite part. Which is a mix of this world and a little segment that comes immediately after it that I think, despite the poor audio balancing in the Persona stream, yeah, but yeah, there's a segment after this world that I think really helps to showcase, just like why I love this game and why I think it really stands the test of time. Fun fact, Game Informer actually listed Kingdom Hearts 3, Kingdom Hearts 2 as number 88 on their top 300 games of all time. Now, granted, those are opinions, but I agree with that opinion. And to me, that's what's important. Though I will say, the series definitely, it's not for everyone, because there's a lot of stuff in it, but I think it's a fun ride. I would recommend it to people on the grounds that, like, if you love Disney, maybe you like Final Fantasy. Actually, you know what? Maybe you don't have to like Final Fantasy, because this game, like, introduced me to a lot of Final Fantasy stuff, and then I started playing some Final Fantasy. But yeah, I actually first heard about Kingdom Hearts gotta go restart the terminal. Gotta go back. After I saw literally just an ad on, this is gonna make me sound old, on my Mickey's House of Villains VHS tape. This was back in 2002. There was an ad at the start of the VHS. Anyone remember those old, like, you load up the VHS tape or a DVD, and it's that nice rainbowy screen, and it says, like, coming soon to theaters, and then coming soon to video and DVD. And it had one, and it was coming soon from Disney Interactive. And it had a Kingdom Hearts trailer. And that is one of my favorite childhood memories. I went and found that trailer again, like, earlier this year, and I cried. Because there's so many emotions with that. And it's such a good trailer. It's so short, but the music is, to this day, in my opinion, probably one of the most beautiful songs ever put in video games.
Along with anything that's sensitive or restricted.
Is there stuff about the Heartless or Organization 13?
Most likely.
Okay, so Goofy just name-dropped some things. Organization 13. So one of those things is the Heartless. It's kind of easy to understand. Heartless are people who, well, basically, when you lose your heart, you become a Heartless. It's pretty much all there is to it. But Organization 13 are different.
The way it was supposed to be. A free system for you.
So, in addition to Heartless, if a person has a strong will, and they're the ones who lose their heart, then a body, like a husk, is left behind. And that body becomes known as a nobody. And Organization 13 are these really powerful nobodies.
What's his name?
I mean, you don't know? My user is the user of this system. Ansem the Wise.
Oh boy. The plot thickens. So that's important. Because like I said, Ansem was the villain of the first game.
I'll keep this terminal up and running. You better exit the system now.
Sure, but Tron, Ansem is...
Okay, you're good to go. Hurry.
But yeah, like I was saying, Organization 13, extremely powerful nobodies, and their goal is to, basically, they want to get hearts again. They simply want to be whole. They want to be people. Which in itself isn't evil, but because they do not possess emotions or the ability to care, they will do whatever they need to, with little regard for the consequences. So they're really interesting villains, and I like that. And now we are back in the real world. gotta get a password. Already defeated Ansem. Hey, Tifa's back. Mario Master, what are you referring to when you say they were a lot less than you thought they would be? As Tifa continues to beat up the room.
Excuse me?
Tifa is very strong.
Ah.
45 to 60 minutes of gameplay. Don't worry. We'll be going back to Space Paranoids. That was just a little segment. This trip has you do a lot of things. And in this game, you do end up going to every world twice. It's not a super long game, though, to be honest.
Looks like a diagram or something.
Oh, D, T, D.
Sora knows his alphabet.
What's up? Look at this. This must be the data space. The DTD. See? The door to darkness.
What do you know? But that still leaves the password.
Say, fellas, did somebody mention the door to darkness?
It's him! It's King Mickey!
Your Majesty!
And he's got a cool black robe. Donald does not know the meaning of personal space. And then Leon just poofed into existence on the side. Alright, Donald, chill.
You mentioned the door to darkness?
Yes, sir. You see, we're looking for the secret password.
What is Mickey wearing? Okay, so what Mickey is wearing is one of the robes that Organization 13 wears. He's basically... he's in hiding right now. And this lets him travel undetected. Give it some time, though.
Of course.
Because you're gonna see his Mickey has a really good design in this game, and you will see it.
With that password, we can get access to Ansem's research data.
So that means you might be able to find out where he is.
Stop joking around, Your Majesty. We already defeated Ansem. You know that.
I love Sora's facial animations in this scene.
Looks like I've got a lot of explaining to do.
Okay, but first I've got a question.
Hey, isn't Tron waiting for you guys?
Don't worry, I'm not going anywhere. If those Heartless attack, I'll stand and fight with everybody here.
Yeah, we will too.
Mickey's actually really cool in Kingdom Hearts. I appreciate the fact that he's actually a better fighter than your main character. So we'll get some nice explanations for stuff later on. Give me your clothes, some new powers. Okay, so those drive forms I was talking about, Mickey's gonna give us another one. That is Master Form, which, when I was a kid, I thought this was like the coolest thing ever. But unfortunately, it's not actually as useful as one might think. But we're gonna we're gonna give it this one for now. So this Keyblade will make any drive form last longer. So for now, Master's probably one of the best ones I have. So that'll work. So what Master Form does is it gives you these it specializes in air combat. It gives you an aerial dodge. Ooh, ukulele charm. Now we can summon Stitch from those cutscenes, which is cool. Another save point. So yeah, you get really good aerial combos and aerial dodge, and overall it's pretty good, but the reason it's not as useful as others make it out to be is because it's kind of like a jack-of-all-trades thing. Hello, Tifa. Where it doesn't really excel in too many areas. We're going back. And Valor Form is better at physical, does like way better physical things. And you have Wisdom Form, which you gotta sacrifice Donald for. That is really good magic. So Master Form's kind of in the middle. It's also kind of difficult to level up. Whereas Valor Form's kind of self-explanatory, where it's every single hit. Not self-explanatory, it's easier to grasp. Every single hit you do is a point of experience. And Wisdom Form is every single Heartless you kill. Master Form is when you kill certain enemies, they will drop Drive Orbs. And Drive Orbs fill up the gauge so that you can transform. And when you collected, the Master Form gets its experience points through Drive Orbs. Good job, Goofy. Never mind, Goofy didn't do it. Wait. Oh! I remember what this is. This is actually a really cool section. Goofy, you liar. You...
Game grid? That's right. You've been chosen to play a few games. Lose and you will be subject to immediate de-resolution. Win? Well... no one wins. You have no choice.
Well then, get on with it.
Here we go. We're on the light cycles. So, I remember they made a game out of this, out of the light cycles. It was pretty fun. It was basically a competitive Snake, but yeah, we're gonna go. We gotta turn. We gotta attack enemies, break enemy guards, and guard and stuff. There's a good amount of mini games, and this is one of those really good. So I can do that. I can almost immediately die. Like that. So we'll try that again. That was a good demonstration. Oh god, I'm all the way back here. Okay. Get this again. We'll try that again. We can skip cutscenes, which is a godsend. So we'll go back to where we were, and we'll actually do this properly. Nailed it. Suddenly, I am no longer on a light cycle.
All right. It looks like we can escape through there.
Okay, so this has always bothered me. With the fact that there's so many ways to spell alright. I'm used to constantly saying it as one word, spelled as like A-L-R-I-G-H-T. But then I know people, and I see it in like every video game written as two words, spelled alright. I'm running into all of these walls. Ow. Dodge the pillar. Oh, jeez. Man, I'm just trying to get to the one hole. You leave me alone! Ow! I'm about to die. Nah, there it is. We can make it. I have to guard myself very soon. Huh. Nailed it. Yeah. Oh, there he is. He's dead.
Tron!
I don't understand. Why are you here?
We came to give you the password.
Why didn't you just transmit the data?
Transmit?
Tron is the only one with common sense.
Hey, are you okay?
I'll be all right once we access the DTD.
Hey, Sora was right. And we got... We'll keep that set up. Got all these nice Master Form abilities. I'll probably show off Master Form a bit during the stream. We still don't have, at this point in the game, we don't have the best form in the game, which is Final Form, which is a fantastic form where you glow white and you're not even holding the Keyblades. You're just like throwing them telekinetically. Is cool, and it lets you glide. So right now, we are trying to get to what I believe it's called the Solar Sailor? Something like that. So like those rails right there, we're gonna go on like a ship that will travel along those. And alright, that's all those enemies. Let go. Yes, the game does have different difficulties. So, Penguini, I'm playing on critical mode. So, as you can see, my health right there is not super big. And it will not grow too much larger. That's one of the things with critical mode. I deal a bit more damage, but I take way more damage. Critical mode, yes. Mario Master, critical mode is the hardest. Because this is like I said, this is my favorite game of all time. I had like 200 hours in it, the original, when I first played it. So, I figured it'd be more interesting if I played it on the hardest difficulty. So now they're name dropping some Disney princesses. So the reason for this. So there's a thing in the first game, Ansem was trying to awaken what is known as Kingdom Hearts. And at the moment, no one really knows what Kingdom Hearts actually is. But in the first game, it was something that was basically known as the heart of all worlds. And in order to do it, he needed 7 pure lights, which were the 7 princesses of pure heart. And those were just 7 Disney princesses. Although for some reason it included Alice from Alice in Wonderland. I never understood that, but it was cool. Wonderland was a cool world. But another name that was in there as the 7th princess he listed was Kairi. And that was one of Sora's best friends from back in his home. And she's pretty important. Final security. This isn't a game. Stay focused. Oh boy, more fighting. Fill the gauge and stop all the monitors. So we're gonna make this interesting. We'll show some Master Form. Master Form has some really cool things. I just wish it was more useful. Like this is really cool. Alright, now do this. So right now, we're just trying to get energy for these monitors so we can get out of here. Alright, I'm just gonna go deal with this one. Nailed it. I love the slowdown every time you clear like a mission, and especially against boss fights. They always make it. It always just helps it look so much cooler. It adds to the juiciness of this game. It always just feels good.
All my functions have been restored.
So now, as he said, all his functions have been restored, so now he's going to become a much more useful party member.
Finally, I have full access to the DTD.
Audible gasp.
Takeover of the system is now complete. I might have anticipated such a simple password. What's this? An emergency destruct program for the town. Let's see how it performs.
Oh my gosh. I love how how Saturday morning of a villain that was is just, oh look, an emergency destruct program. Let's see if it works.
A hostile program into the IO tower.
What do we do?
We've got to protect the user town. Let's head to the tower.
All right. So this is where Tron learned a new ability. So that ability is one of the most useful things. So one of the big things, get rid of this. Auto change. Well, he's going to be in my party anyway, so he doesn't need this. Okay. So this move, complete compilement. This is what is known as a limit command. Every single party member has one of these. They take your entire magic bar, but they're these massive AoE moves that do a ton of damage. They are very, very good. And Tron's is probably one of the best ones. Excuse me, Tyler, what? Arcade Punch-Out is coming to the Switch? Yo! Ah, that's awesome! That is awesome. Yo, when was that announced? Was that like just announced? I need to look that up. And now this thing is here. IO Tower hallway. It got, oh, it got leaked. Okay. Ah! I must heal myself. Donald's dead. But it's okay. For now, at least. P boost. So this room right here is important. But I'm gonna be a smart boy. And just let my magic heal itself for a bit. By fighting things. Also, it doesn't hurt to have more drive. So these are the drive orbs I was telling you about. These just these yellow spheres right there. So if I was in Master Form, that would give me experience points towards Master Form. And Master Form's ability is really good. That aerial dodge gives you some really good mobility. So things are coming. And that could spell trouble. So we're just gonna save. Just to be safe. Let's see, we're level 28. I think we'll be fine. As long as we're smart. Gaia Belt, greatly increased defense as well as thunder and dark resistance. That can be important. I'm pretty sure thunder is what most of the enemies in here use. So I'm just gonna take a look. Shows about fire, blizzard, and thunder. Fire, blizzard, and thunder. So that'll take away my fire and blizzard, but it'll give me more dark. Huh. Let's see. I think for now this will be good until I get like another slot. Meanwhile, Tron has literally nothing. Okay, you know what? I'll put let's put this belt on Tron, and we'll give him. Oh, okay. I see what I know what we'll do. I know what we'll do. We will put this on Tron. So then, what that'll do for Tron is now I can put this on him. Wait, did Donald get a new thing? Donald did. Thunder Boost. It's not really needed right now. So we have to access this computer and go back to the research lab. At least I'm pretty sure. Is that what I need? Does it have to do with those programs? If so, get that terminal fixed. That is not what I was supposed to do. My bad. We have to... Is this where I gotta go on the Solar Sailor? More dangerous programs sure to follow to fight the scourge. Delete the enemy data, limit their movements. What am I doing here? Do I go here? This is not where I go. What does Donald have to contribute? Next room, get them there. Okay. I remember what we're supposed to do. Did I save in here? Yes I did. Okay. You know, maybe I could use Stitch sometime soon. Because Stitch is really good. And he practically makes you invincible sometimes. Oh boy. Alright. So y'all are going to get to see a nice boss fight here. Unfortunately, it's not one of the best fights in the game. But
because I want to help them. Something
it's all right.
my code commands me to do what is right.
There's some nice little audio books. My computer's trying.
Can't really say for sure.
Friends, they help each other, that's all. Uh-oh, look out!
Alright, here we go. This is some nice music. Okay, let's see if I can remember what I'm supposed to do here. I am being bombarded by things. But these energy orbs are very important. And you will see why. At least specifically in this fight. Donald, heal me, please. Thank you. Check this out. We have frozen it. And Donald is dead. But as you can see, we did a good amount of damage to it. Okay. I don't have enough... I guess I can't use... Oh, I can't use Master Form because Donald is dead. But I can use this. And this is one of the best forms in the game. This is the limit form. Okay, I missed like all of that. Okay, so what limit form does is it just gives you like all his moves from the first Kingdom Hearts game. And we're gonna freeze you again. We're gonna keep hitting you. This is where I gotta be really careful. Now that we're nearing... Let's see, he's got 2 bars left. So yeah, we're getting towards the end, where he starts to become kind of annoying. Gotta freeze him again, and we're gonna do something cool. We're gonna do Tron's limit right here. I'll just hit him on the way around. We're gonna go this way. Is this going to connect? Yeah! Come on. Yeah! The move is so good! I love it! You know, despite the fact that, like, I missed for most of it, once you send out the final one, it just does so much damage.
I really owe you one. With all my functions up and running, I think I've got a chance of getting system control away from the MCP. Now, I'd better get to work.
It didn't look too hard. Well, to be fair, I've played a lot of Kingdom Hearts. I've played a lot of Kingdom Hearts. But that boss can be frustrating at times.
We just sort of found it back in the use or
We didn't see the there was a move he has that he didn't use.
I mean, he still is, I guess.
And it can be pretty frustrating.
Actually,
I got fairly lucky.
He's my enemy, too.
What do you mean?
Ansem took Encom's original system and customized it for his own use. I was part of the original system, and Ansem modified me, too.
Like, if Donald didn't heal me, I probably would have died.
But Ansem is also the one who brought back the MCP. The Ansem I first knew wouldn't do that. I'm sorry I didn't tell you.
That's okay, but now I really don't get it.
I don't understand it either.
So they're kind of foreshadowing some stuff there.
You have the ability to take illogical routes and still arrive at the answers you seek. Now go, before the MCP starts acting up again.
Alright. So now I'm pretty sure I'm supposed to go back outside. We need to talk to Tron again. Make sure NPC doesn't. User world is in trouble. Yes. Okay. So if I'm correct, because I'm pretty confident I don't have to come back yet. No, yeah, no. This was that was the boss. That was the end of the first trip through Space Paranoids. So that was Tron's world for now. And we're about to go to probably, this is in my opinion, the best part of the game. One of the best parts of the game. And it's my favorite. Goodbye, Tron.
You, my friends, are the new
That's a touching moment.
Thanks, Tron. Take care.
You too. And give my best to the users.
So here's something funny about Tron. Like, he looks... Ooh, new Keyblade. It increases damage done with thunder-based attacks by 20%. That can be helpful. But I don't use thunder that much. So Tron, he had that cool-looking high-tech outfit that you saw in the original movie that came out a while ago. This was like... oh, that's a cute screen.
That's that.
Back with, like, the 80s. That was just... That helmet he has from the outfit, it's literally just a hockey helmet.
So, where do we start?
And it's super easy to tell.
Let's access the DTD.
The King's checking the situation in town. He'll be back soon, so don't worry. Hey, look. It's asking for a password.
As computers do.
That's easy. It's
Sora.
Goofy.
That's to the point.
Well,
So here's what I never understood.
That did it.
Like, that worked. But he didn't... When he said... When Tron said, oh, you, my friends, are the new password, he didn't specify, like, if there's a space between them. Is it all one word? It's just Sora, Donald, Goofy. That specific order. That's the level of cheese that I love.
Right?
I don't know if you should trust Sora with that computer. Because last time we got sucked into a world. We good? Yeah, we're good here. I didn't do anything yet.
take time, okay?
This is how people type.
Whoa, it's doing something.
I think it wants to.
I love his reaction. It's doing something.
No way.
Sora, there's this magical thing called Google.
I thought I'd ask the computer if it can tell us about them nobodies.
See, Goofy's using his brain here. But no one knows how to properly type on a computer.
What's this?
The data is corrupt.
How about the organization? There.
The data is corrupt.
Stupid computer.
Sora, what did we tell you? Oh, hello.
Who's this guy?
Well, I see you got things working.
Mickey, explain things. More shushing.
Good going. The computer should tell us the things we need to know.
But it keeps on saying the data inside's all kerscuffled.
I'm gonna start saying that from now on. Everything's all kerscuffled. Ansem the Wise, but...
Come on, are you teasing us again?
But Ansem was the villain of the last game.
Excuse me, could you come this way, please? Look, this is Ansem. You know, the guy we all worked really hard to defeat.
Oh, that's right. I never finished explaining.
Like Asp.
Well, the man in the
Oh man.
take over Kingdom Hearts.
Whenever this emulator bugs out, it gives me the best audio.
Actually thought was his Heartless. You see, he wasn't really handsome. He just went around telling everybody that he was.
And there you have it.
You mean... What? We went through all that trouble to defeat an imposter?
Yup, a fake. But he still had to be stopped.
So, like I explained earlier, so there's two things. You have the Heartless and you have Nobodies. And like we said before, Heartless when you lose your heart. And so like Mickey just explained, that wasn't Ansem that they fought in the last game. It was someone's Heartless.
I'm pretty sure he'll give us some help.
And that person on the computer that they saw, the blonde man, was the real Ansem, known as Ansem the Wise.
Don't tell me there's more.
So this man in this portrait was someone different. But we don't know who.
Well, let's see. Some feller named Ansem, who wasn't really Ansem, became a Heartless. Does that mean a nobody got created when that happened too?
Yup. And that nobody is the leader of the organization.
It all comes together.
I know I've met this fake Ansem before, and I've seen the leader of Organization 13 too. Kind of felt like being around the same fella.
So, where did you meet this guy?
Gosh, I can't remember.
Thank you, Mickey.
Ansem the Wise, the real Ansem, must know the imposter's true identity. That's why I've got to find him and ask him about it.
You started all of this.
This is becoming Persona 4 confusing. Okay, so it's a lot less confusing if you've played like the other games. That tends to be the thing with Kingdom Hearts. So basically what happened, some guy who claimed to be Ansem, a guy named Ansem, he lost his heart, and so he became a Heartless. And this Heartless was the villain of the first Kingdom Hearts game. And then here we have learned that he wasn't actually who he said he was. And Goofy theorized that if he became a Heartless, then a Nobody must have been created too. And it turns out that Nobody is the leader of Organization 13. So that's who we'd be going after in this game. There's a lot of stuff in the story. Oh god! Okay. So, this... I'd explain more stuff right now, but we're going to the best part, right? Oh no! Okay, it's chill. It's calm down. We're going to the best part. Like, right now. We're heading out. I will explain more later. If my phone stops... Not my phone. If my computer... Just please. Please don't do this to me. We are heading toward... Whoa. We are now heading towards what is known as the 1000 Heartless battle. And it is so cool. Also, there's Maleficent and Pete.
Attack the white husks. Sweep them away.
What are you, nuts? We're never gonna win. I don't know about you, but I'm out of here, sister.
Ah!
Pathetic coward.
And we are here.
Heartless, leave the white ones. Turn your attention to Sora and his friends. Uh-oh.
Let's do this. This is good battle music. Hey, we leveled up. That's a lot of fire. there you can continue to see why Goofy is the true MVP of the party. Hey! These three are back.
Where's Maleficent?
Looks like she ran away.
Well, that was pretty lame of her.
I guess we picked the wrong side.
Whisper, whisper, mutter, mutter, scheme, scheme, gossip, gossip. I wonder if oh god, I wonder if anyone's actually ripped these sound files, because I'm actually curious what each of them was saying. I'm pretty sure it's all ad-libbed though.
Perfect.
Come on. Who are you?
Oh, we're nothing worth mentioning.
Just three treasure fanatics.
Three treasure fanatics. Man, I should probably actually play Final Fantasy X-2 at some point. I played 10, so I recognize so I know 2 of those characters pretty well. Not 100% familiar on Pain, though, who was the goth-looking one, but we're on our way.
We don't have time for you.
Oh, okay. Okay, you're here. It's Superman.
Ain't Sephiroth the one who's supposed to be the dark part of Cloud's heart?
Did Cloud tell you that? Then he must understand now.
Just what are you gonna do to him?
Fun fact. So, George Newbern, who voices Sephiroth here, is also Superman in the Justice League animated series and the Injustice Gods Among Us video games. Sephiroth is his favorite role to play, and he consistently tweets people to ask Square Enix to keep bringing him back to be Sephiroth. And then he floats away. So you can fight him. He's an optional super boss. He's great. Oh, hey, Gullwings are back. Sorry, the nothing worth mentioning. They keep. Oh, God! That text box. Wait. Oh! Oh, I know. This is an extra cutscene. So, what that is. I don't remember that being there before. That is true. So, what that is, that's a post-game thing. That's called the Cavern of Remembrance. And that's basically where you can refight old bosses, but they have max stats. So, as someone who's level 28, we are not going there. But that's okay. Ah! I need this treasure chest. We're gonna do some cool stuff. See, I remember in Final Fantasy VII, Aerith had a quarterstaff, but she doesn't seem to have it here, so that makes me wonder what she was actually fighting with. Oh no! I keep getting grabbed. Thank you, Donald. Stop grabbing me, please. Alright, that's it. Magic time. Please stop. Alright, this is more my speed. No, there's more. I should probably heal myself. Please. Basically the Pit of 100 Trials. Yeah, yeah, it kind of is like the Pit of 100 Trials, except there's 13 of them. Yeah! More slowdown. But it's the cool slowdown.
The King's in the Bailey. You better head over there.
Got it.
They always have really funny names for things. The Bailey. Never heard anything called that. Alright. Going down this way. Whoa, indeed. Yup. Like I said, the 1,000 Heartless. And we're gonna fight all of them. You can keep... You know what, actually, I'll save that comment for later. But we are going to fight all of these. Not immediately, but we will. Yuffie, no! Okay, so Aerith's just being the healer. It'd be cool if we could hear dialogue, but it's fine. Yes, please. Just Stitch blasting things is so cool. Oh, Tristan, you'll see this. I had a feeling you would like that. This is also a really nice scene of Leon and Cloud.
Well, might be tough if one more shows up.
Then that'll have to be the one I take care of.
What? You're fighting too?
You know, I really wish Cloud had his English voice in Smash Bros. Because like I said, Kingdom Hearts is what introduced me to Final Fantasy, so I'm used to that voice. But I think Steve Burton does a good job as Cloud.
I understand that you've been looking for me.
Yeah. Once I get rid of you, the darkness will go away.
Can you do it? That darkness comes from your own dark memories. Do you think you can erase your past?
Shut up!
Face it.
Maybe. If Cloud comes back, I would hope that they'd give him his English voice.
Because the light of the present is too much.
You don't know me!
Cloud!
I know. Because I am you.
Cloud! Wait! Huh?
Then we get to see Tifa look cool. Tifa is cool.
Leon, everybody, hang in there.
Alright, let's go. Aw, yeah, it's Mickey.
Okay, fellas, you've got to go find Riku and Kairi.
But Leon and the others are friends too.
Don't worry, there's already lots of help here. We'll take care of this fight.
But I promised Leon.
Donald, Goofy, take Sora and get going.
I love that Mickey's hood has ears.
Give me a little time, okay?
Because it just implies that Mickey's ears are in the exact same perfect position at all times, and it's so good. He only wears his hood in a very particular way. But that being said, how would his hood come off?
You're coming with us whether you want to or not.
Yeah, no, this is like the middle. This is towards the middle of the game. See that wink? See that wink from Donald?
Gotcha.
Well then, skedaddle.
Here we go. They're not going to listen to Mickey.
I'm sorry, Your Majesty.
Hope you can forgive us.
Hey, I just realized that little like split like a jump he did, that's his jump animation from the first Kingdom Hearts game. That's cool, I didn't notice that before. See, Mickey just relents. It's like, I can't stop that. Like gasp, man in black hood. Oh. That's a member of the organization. Another. You know, I've never actually given too much thought as to what those passwords could be. I just know there's 6 of them. What is Slender Man doing to Computer World? You will see. You will see. You know what's funny? Pretty sure, at least in Final Mix, you can actually go down here. I've seen people do it, at least. And, yeah, this, this spiral ramp is as long as it looks. So everyone just kind of jumps off and just falls. It's so long that we need to have a fade out. As we continue to walk.
Master Ansem, regarding the experiment I presented the other day, with your permission, I'd like to proceed.
I forbid it! Forget this talk of doors and the heart of all worlds. That place must not be defiled.
But Master Ansem, I've been thinking...
They are not. Those thoughts are best forgotten.
The plot thickens. So, this guy, if I had to guess, I actually haven't seen this cutscene before, so judging from that, it's safe to assume that is the nobody of the guy who became that Heartless. So that is probably the leader of Organization 13. Wait a minute.
It has been far too long, friend.
Ah, that voice. Yo! I recognize that armor. That is spoilers, though, for a future game. Anyone who's played Kingdom Hearts Birth by Sleep, you'll recognize it. I don't know how many people here have, though. But she is an important character. We're gonna get to see some more people from Organization 13. So this boy right here is Zexion.
Right here. What is it?
Where is Lord Semnis?
His usual spot?
Hey.
The Chamber of Repose.
Yes.
Some of you, so I know Tristan, if you're watching, this blonde man right here, you might recognize his voice from somewhere.
But to wait. But the clock is ticking. Time is running out. What to do? Why is he never around when I need him? It's almost as if he knows
You know?
He's from Danganronpa.
What about you, Zexion? What do you think?
I think eavesdropping is intrusive. Why are you even here? You and Zaldin were tasked to recruit new members. Have you forgotten?
Hardcore parkour.
Or are you procrastinating?
As if. I'm doing my job. I'll have you know, I found one just yesterday. Mar something. That puts the organization's
Oh, okay. This is a flashback.
Since I've been working so hard, I had Lexius take my place for the day. I want to rest up for tomorrow, so I can wake up feeling nice and refreshed.
Is that so? Well then, I will leave you to it. I have work to catch up on. Good day.
Now don't be like that. Come on, stay and talk. Isn't it time you told me about Zemnis's secret?
So the reason that one has his hood up, he's kind of important later on, and at this point in the game, you have not seen his face yet, so they're keeping him hidden. But he's, there's a really good boss fight with him later on.
Zemnis. I mean Xehanort was found by Ansem right around then, wasn't he?
Your point?
The Chamber of Repose. If you recall, that's where we spent our time researching the darkness that resides within people's hearts. It's a graveyard that was sealed by order of Ansem the Wise. The first thing Zemnis did once he got rid of him was to undo the seal and build a room in the back. Ever since then, he holds himself up in that room when he can and talks to someone. But who? For all I know, he's the only one in that room.
Need I repeat myself about eavesdropping?
Not eavesdropping. Couldn't hear what they were saying.
I think that still counts as eavesdropping, though.
You wouldn't know anything about it, would you?
I know I would very much like to focus on my own duties. As you should with yours. For we need to prepare the new facility immediately. But there are only 11 of us in the organization. We're going to need a few more hands on deck.
What new facility? Oh, you mean Castle Oblivion. What does Zemnis plan on doing with that place anyway?
So we're never actually going to see Castle Oblivion in this game, or at least we're never going to go there.
But did you know there's something he
This is a reference to another game in the series.
The Chamber of Repose is part of a pair. The Chamber of Waking is the other. Another graveyard, if you want to call it that. It was constructed by
Oh, suddenly that password being another makes sense.
That's where he'll find his other friend.
So that was interesting. Although I don't blame people for being a little confused. But that's okay. Because we've got fun things ahead. Like this guy. Another organization member. But this is a good cutscene.
Hey, you guys are looking lively. Didn't we catch you messing around in the underworld? How'd a wimp like you get into Organization 13?
I love this guy.
You can't even fight.
Yeah, but we can.
You shouldn't judge anyone by appearance. we're sending the wrong guy. Who is this kook?
Remember, the organization's made up of nobodies.
Right. No hearts. Oh, we do too have hearts. Don't be mad.
You can't trick us.
Silence, traitor.
Oh boy. I love his weapon. So that's a really good scene, in my opinion. It's because his sudden change in demeanor. Okay, so we have to destroy all these guys within this set amount of time. So, this random fun fact. So you may notice I'm casting fire a good amount against these guys when they're clearly made of water. Water magic in this game, there is no water spell, so the game simply counts these water guys as ice. Also, this music's really good. I'm gonna make this a little easier for myself. I am out of magic, but I can still do this. Thank you, Goofy. Yeah! And since water is technically counted as ice in this game, that's why you get your Blizzard spell upgraded for beating him. And then he fades away.
Anyone from the organization who'd like to be next?
But they're the antagonists.
We gotta go help our friends out first.
Oh, sorry.
Then let's go.
Aha! There you are.
Oh, there's Mickey.
You sure have lots of friends to help.
Of course he's cool with it.
So, I guess we better all pull together and finish this battle for good.
It's time. It is time to fight these 1,000 Heartless. Wait, what's that? Wait. Goofy, no!
Goofy!
Good lord. Goofy's dead!
Come on, wake up!
I'm sorry about the ice cream.
Goofy?
Goofy.
He's just straight up dead.
It can't be happening.
That was a boulder. A boulder hit him in the head. Oh my god, Mickey's actually angry.
They'll pay for this.
Yo! I love this scene. Angry Mickey is awesome. Also, this music helps. It's time to get revenge for dead Goofy. Let's do this. And also enjoys music. Yep, Goofy's in the shadows. Just Donald and I. Let's go. By Donald and I mean just me. Aw yeah, Yuffie, let's go! No, it hit Goofy in the face because he pushed Mickey out of the way. Like, Goofy straight up sacrificed himself. Do it, Yuffie! Here we go. Alright, Leon. You give me slow-mo dodge rolling. He's at least 2 times taller than Mickey. Tristan, I think you're looking a little too much into it. It's an emotional scene. Who's my partner? Yeah, Tifa. You know, I should probably stop targeting this one little guy. Okay, let's go. That's a problem. Blaine, thoughts of Andrew and Tyler. I mean, the way I look at it is always just, they were aiming for the entire group, and then Goofy pushed them out of the way, and then he got hit. Yo, it's time! It is time for Cloud. Cloud is a beast in this game. You saw it there. Well, you missed most of it, but he was just doing what would be his final smash in Smash 4.
Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine, but...
I appreciate that all of Sora's drive forms carry over to cutscenes. Excuse me! Sir, you were dead.
You know, that really hurt.
Aw, Goofy.
Curse your majesty, I get bumped on the head all the time.
They're not just gonna kill off an essential party member. Okay, now Donald might do that.
Don't you ever do that again.
Mickey's happy, though. It's It's Disney. Of course he isn't dead. Hey, Disney has killed characters. Hey! And then my cure got upgraded. So now we have both Donald and Goofy again. Which is good. But that good music is still playing. We're not done yet. Torn pages. Gonna get all of these. And now after I save, it's time for the actual 1,000 Heartless battle. As opposed to that warm-up. So here we go.
Huh? What's with them?
They have stopped.
Hey!
The organization. He is beautiful.
You mean it's his nobody?
The leader of Organization 13.
Wait a minute. Now I know.
I mean, Mickey's gonna explain stuff, and then we fight the 1,000 Heartless.
Wise Ansem, I'm here to seek your advice.
All the ice cream.
I'm glad we have the opportunity to speak like this, my friend. I'm intrigued by your hypothesis, and I'm finding it difficult to stave off the urge to test it. Still, I'm concerned about the stability of the worlds.
So that ice cream bar in his hands, that is sea salt ice cream. You can actually make that, and it's pretty good. It is salty, but sweet.
May have brought this upon us.
It's kind of difficult to make, though, because you gotta get the right balance.
Master Ansem, regarding the experiment I presented the other day, with your permission, I'd like to proceed.
Hey, it's the same dialogue from before. Now we have context.
That place must not be defiled.
But Master Ansem, I've been thinking.
Xehanort. Those thoughts are best forgotten.
Just close the door.
Now I remember. Xehanort, Ansem's apprentice. The leader of Organization 13 is Xehanort's nobody.
Let's go.
All right. It's time. So there's only one thing I don't like, and it's that everyone has their starting weapons in this cutscene, but it's an amazing scene because of this. Gotta go it alone, but we got this. And this is also fantastic music. Here we go. We do this because it'll make it a bit more interesting. Must shoot lasers. That didn't work. That could be a problem. I am in this corner. Hey, leveled up again. It's pretty much a beat 'em up. It's a hack and slash game. Normally there aren't this many enemies at the same time. This is just this one unique spot in the game. Like, you're never gonna encounter another spot in the game where you have to fight 1,000 enemies at once. This is just to look cool. This is the only level that's kind of like... This is the only section that's basically like Dynasty Warriors. I must keep using this. What Disney universe are in? Okay, this world isn't a Disney universe. This is a place called Hollow Bastion, which is more meant to be Final Fantasy. It's one of the original worlds in the game. Yeah, in a sense, I guess you could say we're in all the Disney worlds, but all the Disney universes, but each one has its own unique world. I love Hyrule Warriors. Hello, Stu. Yeah, Hyrule Warriors. See, but the enemies fight back in this game, though. Sorry. Fire is your friend. Stay back. Kingdom Hearts Warriors when... I'm playing it right now, Tristan. Do you not see? I'm being pushed to the corner. Haven't gotten Xenoblade Warriors. You know, that would be interesting, not gonna lie. Doom is a Warriors game. You know, in a sense, I guess you aren't wrong. I must keep using this laser. Whoa! Okay. Problem temporarily avoided. I would probably be very sad if I died right now. No! Me and my big mouth. Okay, okay. Let's try that again. I'm gonna get these treasure chests again. We'll do this again. And this time we're gonna win. And Mulan. There aren't really... Mulan, there isn't really... So there's a good amount of enemies in Mulan. There's a section where you have to, like, defend this one spot, but it doesn't get to, like, this. It's not too bad having to restart this, because, like, I actually really enjoyed this segment, but it can be a pain, I guess, if you got all the way to the end. So, there's a spell you're probably going to see me using a lot, and that is this right there, and that is Reflect, even though that didn't really work right there. Reflect and all upgraded forms are probably one of the best moves in the game. Anything that touches you will trigger a counter that does a lot of damage. I wish you the best of luck. Yes, everything in Kingdom Hearts was secretly orchestrated by Mickey. I mean, hey, you can't forget the famous quote by Walt Disney, "It all began with a mouse." He was secretly talking about Kingdom Hearts. Nah, Mickey super cares for your well-being. He's just like, you know, I know you're not gonna listen to me, so just do it. Never seen him fight alongside you. Okay, so I mentioned this earlier on the stream. So Mickey against boss fights, if you get super wrecked and die, sometimes there's a chance he will show up and you can play as him, and then you can try and revive yourself and continue the fight without having to restart, and it's actually really cool. That was the farthest jump I've ever done. More lasers. Reaction commands are super useful in this segment. As you can see with me constantly taking this man's laser. I love how funky some of the animations are during battles. That laser didn't work. The PS2. That's good. So that could be one of 3 games. Ow. That didn't work. So fire is also a very good spell. Wait, what am I doing? I'm stupid. Shoot. You all come over here. Heal myself. I'm locked in this corner. Stu, what are you talking about? I am an expert at Kingdom Hearts. Why would I die? Other than that one time. And there's 2 left, so we're gonna do this the cool way. You ready for this? Boom! Okay, never mind, I missed one. And... wait, I'm gonna grab this, and... boom! We're just gonna float there. And then we continue running. Pro tip, if you die, you lose. Truer words have never been spoken, Stu. I must come to you for all my gaming woes. See, look, there's Mickey fighting.
Xehanort!
How long has it been since I abandoned that name?
Out with it, nobody! Where's Kairi? Where's Riku?
I know nothing of any Kairi. As for Riku...
Where was he a moment ago? That's where he was. He was fighting.
Stop!
And there he goes.
He's gone.
So that castle in the distance,
what's going on?
You never get to go there.
Way to fall right into
Pretty sure that's the one from the first game. Yo, it's Axel! Sorry. Axel's one of my favorite characters. He's a cool guy. But he's also with the organization.
Come on, it's a setup by Organization 13. Xemnas is using you to destroy the Heartless. That's his big master plan.
And he currently voices Silver the Hedgehog.
The guy you just saw. He's their leader. Got it memorized? Xemnas.
Organization 13 wants to get rid of the Heartless?
Man, you're slow. Every Heartless slain with that Keyblade releases a captive heart. That is what the organization is after.
So what did those guys do?
It is truly no use.
I'm not telling.
Tell us.
You're the one who kidnapped Kairi.
Bingo. The name's Axel. Got it memorized?
Where is Kairi?
What is Goofy's weapon? Okay, Goofy uses his shields.
Please, just tell me.
It's like a storm cloud thing right there.
Look, about Kyrie, I'm sorry.
Axel.
Oh, it's another one.
We'll ensure he receives the maximum punishment.
Yes, Xemnas, the guy you just saw.
Just let me into the realm of darkness, okay?
Sora, why?
Kyrie you're worried about, don't. We're taking very good care of her.
And the guy... So, fun fact. Axel over there is voiced by the current guy who voices Silver. Saïx right here is voiced by Shadow, that currently voices Shadow.
Please.
This is a sad scene.
So, you really do care for her. In that case.
He uses basically the same voice he does for Shadow, which is great.
You rotten!
Are you angry? Do you hate me?
Crossover confirmed. Yo, just go on fanfiction.net. You'll probably find it. It definitely exists.
Pitiful heartless, mindlessly collecting hearts. And yet, they know not the true power of what they hold. The rage of the Keyblade releases those hearts. They gather in darkness, masterless and free, until they weave together to make Kingdom Hearts. And when that time comes, we can truly, finally exist.
What in the world do you think you're prattling on about?
Oh, hello, Maleficent.
Kingdom Hearts belongs to me. The heart of all kingdoms. The heart of all...
Name drop, roll credits.
A dominion fit to be called Kingdom Hearts must be my dominion.
Maleficent, no! No more Heartless!
I do not take orders from you.
Fool.
He just drop kicks it. Maleficent, no! Maleficent, yes! That fire looks really nice.
Creatures at bay. You devise a way to vanquish them forever.
I'm sorry, Maleficent, are you helping us?
Do not misunderstand me. I shall have my revenge on you yet.
This is a very long cutscene. Yeah.
I don't take orders from you.
See, I said what you said.
What about...
Now then, where did we leave off?
Oh, Maleficent just lost.
Which side are you guys on, anyway?
The heartless ally with whoever's the strongest. Yes, Sora. Extract more hearts.
This is kind of important and serious, because like, so Organization 13's goal is to keep collecting hearts so that they can basically complete Kingdom Hearts, and they can have hearts themselves. And every time Sora slays a Heartless with his Keyblade, it releases a heart, and that heart goes to Kingdom Hearts. So every time, so as you just basically just play the game, you're essentially helping the organization. So Sora's kind of having like an existential crisis right now. Stu, I'm very sorry that you went on that Google trip. Secret Handsome Report 1. Ooh. Hey, it's Cloud again.
Sora, Donald, Goofy.
Relax. Those three aren't going down that easily. The Keyblade's chosen one. He's a lucky kid.
See you soon.
Strongest weapons in the final form. Yo! Good job, man. Ultimate weapon takes forever. And the final form is fantastic.
Sora knows the truth now. The more Heartless that he defeats, the closer he is to becoming our perfect power.
Yeah, Stu, can you elaborate on that? What exactly do you mean by you feel like a lesser person for doing Cloud?
What does it matter, really? Whatever his circumstances, Sora has never been able to help himself from saving people from the Heartless.
Got it.
It's what his pure little heart wants.
I love this man's voice.
There.
No, Stu.
The dice have been cast. Things are in motion. He can't stop this.
Nothing is set in stone. But the dice aren't in your favor. He will share Demyx's fate.
No, Stu, don't leave.
The fun is in not knowing, isn't it? What is the point of betting on something if you already know the outcome?
Are you sure that defeating him won't derail the organization's plan?
If he is to die so easily...
Trying to beat the secret boss Sephiroth. You mean Sephiroth?
To us.
That's exactly what I wanted to hear. It's not in my nature to hold back.
I think that might be who you're trying to refer to. There is a strategy to Sephiroth. And if you have ultimate weapon, whoa! If you have ultimate weapon, if you have the strongest weapon, you should be good. I'm glad, Triss, I'm glad your dad enjoyed the Tron sequence. Sephiroth, actually, Stu, that's... So for... No. You are thinking of... Nah, there's so many puns I could go with for this. His name is Sephora. No. Clearly his name is Sarah. He is a Triceratops and does not associate with long necks. Also, he has a big sword. Sephiroth is a makeup store. No, Sephiroth is a precious gemstone. Suddenly it's a flashback.
Maybe everything we've done, maybe it was all for nothing. What am I supposed to do if I can't use the Keyblade?
Imbeciles. You can't be trusted to do anything.
Huh?
No, you're thinking of sapphires. Stu, I think I know what I'm talking about when I am discussing my favorite Final Fantasy character, Sephiroth. Yeah, that's what he's called. Sephiroth.
It must be the realm of darkness.
Wow, it's like the developers wanted to make it easy to render.
Kairi! Riku!
Sup, I got a book. September.
Are you sure you want to open that?
It's an ice cream bar.
Gorge, it's the gang from Twilight Town. There's Hayner, Hence, Olette,
Best
and,
girl.
Roxas. A name just popped into my head. This is Roxas.
Roxas is my actual favorite character.
Sure you want to eat that?
Salty, no, sweet.
It's a salty sweet ice cream bar. So, some of you may have noticed during these cutscenes, the models kind of swap between, like, high poly and low poly. Like, there's a... It's super noticeable on Sora, but there's kind of a charm to it. While I am looking forward to that not being a thing in Kingdom Hearts 3, I guess I kind of miss it. It's made of your tears, oh that's perfect! The sea salt ice cream bar came into being after I died in that Thousand Heartless fight. And the rage of the lightning of Thor was absorbed into the disc. And it created this ice cream. And that's why it's in my inventory. That's the canon lore.
A photo and some ice cream. Wonder if there's some sort of clue. And who would have left them for us anyway?
Riku?
You think?
Sora, I think you're being a little too hopeful.
Feeling I got. Hey, what if the Heartless are back again? I can't use the Keyblade. That would only help the organization.
But Sora, I think you have to use it. If we don't fight them, the Heartless will keep on hurting folks.
Oh, boy. So, you may notice there's 3 little icons up in that upper right-hand corner. So, you have to do 3 visits to this world, technically. One is that part, not necessarily, yes, a level select, a world select in this little ship. So this is where we just were. There's Disney Castle up there. This is kind of what I did at the start. Hello, stranger!
Hello?
How are you this fine evening?
It's terrible. I have to watch some chump play a terrible game.
Yo, I hate that.
Ugh,
I hate that.
That's the worst.
That is the worst. Don't you just hate that, people in the chat? So let's before we end this, let's go on one nice little last tour of our worlds. We got Hollow Bastion, China.
This is just
Beast Castle.
That's in France. Apparently,
just Wall.
Hello, welcome to Wall.
Welcome to Wall. Disney Castle, Port Royal, the Pits of Hell.
Wait a minute.
You know what I said. Twilight Town. So that was the grand tour. That's basically all I wanted to show you. That's my favorite part of the game. I hope you all had fun on this wild ride.
Oh my god, it was amazing.
Thank you, I'm glad you enjoyed it, Stu. Good night, everybody. May your hearts be your guiding key.